Welcome to your monthly Air Tribe report. This is the Peace Dealer, and this video is if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I apologize for the lateness. We only have like 10 days of Gemini season left, so you could let this reading serve to be more reflective, and you'll still of course get good guidance. So let's get into it, shall we? The card that we have for the whole Air Tribe is the Two of Wands. This Two of Wands card is saying that this Gemini season is meant for you to look beyond the horizon and truly understand the potential that you have. You're going to be seeing eye to eye with the right people, and you're going to be able to make proper plans this season for you to move forward into Cancer season. Let's get started, shall we? Welcome, Gemini. This is a very interesting season for you, but I mean, what season isn't interesting, right? The core cards we have for you are the Nine of Wands and the Three of Cups. Basically, you want to be cautious of the people you call friends because they're going to be your hugest source of challenge. And honestly, I personally haven't necessarily seen this, so now that I'm drawing this, it kind of makes sense as to why I've been keeping to myself subconsciously. Thankfully, we have the Ten of Swords in the past position. So let me be the first to tell you, if you found yourself going through a rough spot, there's honestly nowhere it can go from, there's nowhere that things can go but up. Nothing can get worse for you. So really be grateful for that. The King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, though, grounding it, the reading, though, is saying that you have your work cut out for you. I know me, I have a lot of work I have to catch up on, especially when it comes to this. I have to record a lot of work and then other stuff in my life, too. So you're going to be overwhelmed. But all this work that you're doing that's keeping you busy is going to set you up for fortune that will literally catapult you to a much higher financial level. So it's all the way worth it. And with the Five of Wands in the future position, it's basically saying that there's going to be competition. There are going to be other people to help sharpen your ego and a lot of energy moving there so you can brainstorm better ideas and really get a feel out for who can give you yourself a run for your money. This is just more in an effort to let you know it ain't no time to be complacent right now. We have the Hermit card for you, which is interesting. I said I was a hermit earlier, but I forgot that I drew this card. So this is basically talking about this month, us peeping game, but internally, we're going to be looking inward a whole lot. The Three of Wands is giving us an impression of helping us see far into the future, which is great with the Six of Swords card, which is encouraging you as guidance to let your mind wander, not in a Lulu fantasy land, but really as you look forward, transition during this period, which is what's going to happen. You're transitioning from Taurus season to Cancer season with Gemini season as you re-identify who you really are and really express your thoughts to those who could really balance that. You're going to find that your thoughts get balanced a lot. Some of you Geminis will be moving, so keep that in mind. And finally, as the outcome, we have the Queen of Wands. So look to an Aries woman to really help spark this sense of fire that you either have been missing or you've sparked for yourself but need more stoking. I see this happening at this last week of Gemini. This may not even come in the form of a fire sign woman or a fiery, passionate, sexy woman, but really this could reflect you, especially if you're a Gemini woman. It's saying that you're going to end off this season charismatic, passionate, on top of things, and very, very, very excited and exciting. As far as love is concerned, we have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. So I like to see the Two of Wands as you seeing eye to eye with someone that you can actually this season, and if not, if you haven't met this person, go and find this person, Gemini. Go and find this person. You have no excuse, all right? There's somebody this month who sees very eye to eye with you. If you're a woman, you're this person. If you're a male, you're this person. You both embody both. The woman seems to have an abundance of emotion, and the male seems to have an abundance of intellectual genius and intelligence. Both of them are intelligent, both of them are capable of emotional expression, but there seems to be a great promise of strong, blissful love that both of you can have, where you balance feelings and thought. So definitely keep that in mind. For some of you Gemini women, this could be a man who embodies the King of Swords and reflects your intelligence. So there's definitely hope for that there. As far as career is concerned, we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I'm going to say the last card, but because it leads into this. Gemini, you may find out for career, some of you have to move. Some of you may finally decide you have to leave. You can't deal with all this backhanded BS anymore. And it's not even like you have to leave your job or quit what you're doing, but you may find that you have to take some kind of distance away so that you can get unorthodox information, especially with the Seven of Swords. It's almost as if people are helping you just so they can find a way to hurt you. Or it's also saying you're gonna have to really do some really unorthodox, underhanded things. Not necessarily underhanded as much as it is just out the box and not conventional. The good news is, despite any of the fuckery, I will say with that Eight of Cups, it's a really good distancing. Some of you may legit have to move and really leave your situation. I will say at the when all is said and done, the Nine of Cups does promise your wishes coming true. Any career objectives or goals you've had, you're definitely gonna find reason to celebrate and be content. So until next season, Gemini, welcome Libra to your monthly air tribe report. And this seems to be a very amazing month of victory for you. May not feel like it though at some points, but there's some great cards we have. We have the Knight of Wands crossed by the Chariot. So this season, just Gemini season for you, is all about taking action and really not stopping for anyone. The Chariot card as a challenge is saying that you have to keep this momentum that you spark for yourself. You can't let any immediate gratification get in your way, postpone and hold back. Needs to indulge in that, because the long-term success you'll get is great. And let me not even say long-term as if you'll have to wait. You're not going to have to wait, but kind of subdue immediate gratification and let you trust me. I don't feel like a lot of you are bad with this, but it's going to pay off very well if you could master that challenge. We have the Six of Wands crowning with the Ace of Cups, so you're very lovable and charming as usual, but there's just so many amazing emotional opportunities for you to excel in, because no matter where you go, you are the top-notch figure. You are the popular leader, really just with your essence, guiding and directing things. You are a cardinal sign of direction, most powerful air sign. So as far as the past position, you're moving away from the Lovers, which is great. You have this charisma because you're moving forward with the love in your heart, and you are able to really align your stuff with your heart and love. And this is great because moving forward, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you will gain very important projects. You're going to find that the work you're doing isn't going anywhere anytime soon, because you're adding more quality to your work. Those of you looking for employment will most surely get it, but I like this card for, let's say if you were an artist, this is the card. This isn't the Two of Pentacles, where this is 8. This is more of the higher end Pentacles. So most people who get this, they may get a record contract. They may get a deal outside of music too, no matter what your profession is. It's talking about getting an actual great amount of work that pays amazingly well. And this is interesting because you've definitely been putting your walls up. This represents you, especially with the Ten of Swords. I don't know if you're giving the impression towards people that you're overwhelmed. I don't want to say that people kind of see that you're defeated. If anything, I would think it's the opposite, but those seem to be the only iffy cards, which kind of have to do with how you see yourself and how you see everything. Other than that, just like Gemini, they got the same guidance card. You're transitioning from Taurus into Cancer season, which is interesting because the outcome is the Page of Cups, a new emotional situation. And this has everything to do with the foundation card as the Ace of Cups. All right, you're set to awaken your intuition to deeper levels with new emotional awareness, whether this comes in the form of a new lover, maybe a child you have opening your heart, or maybe you falling in love deeper with what you do. As far as love is concerned, we have the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and the Tower card, which are indicating a much more serious commitment between you and another, and kind of things unexpectedly occurring. So you may find that all of a sudden your relationship goes to shit and you leave your relationship. You may find that all of a sudden your partner gives you the greatest news ever and your relationship reaches heights of ecstasy. But the Four of Cups is definitely saying that you're going to have time to contemplate how you feel. Since there are awakening of emotions happening, you're going to have new feelings and you're going to contemplate whether a lot of the seriousness regarding relationships or potential relationships for you, those who are single, is worth feeling in the first place and how you can manage that. As far as career is concerned though, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, and the Death card. So you can expect a certain phase of your work to end forever, whether this means you're quitting a job or you're entering something new. I see this more as transformation, and what's transforming is your position because of the Wheel of Fortune, basically ushering in destiny, new clients, new people you interact with the Eight of Wands. Things are going to be moving fast. Both of these cards indicate travel. So death is inevitable because the person who you were is no longer going to be the same person after these influences. Gemini is your 9th house, and it's a very karmic sign for you, Libras. So until next season, peace. Welcome, Aquarius, to your monthly Air Tribe report. This month we have the Seven of Wands crossed by the Queen of Swords. So at one level, this is talking about you having an adversary this season. And this could be another woman of air descent, someone who represents your clan, someone who preferably, most likely a Libra, but someone who is very independent, keeps to herself, very harsh with her words, who you might find yourself defending against. You might be defending yourself against this woman who seems to have not kind words for you. Now, an alternate interpretation is you are this woman who is defending yourself, using your intellect to stand up for the ideas that you have. So definitely keep that in mind. The Four of Cups is the future card, which is basically indicating that you're going to have time to contemplate your emotions, which is very significant because you're moving away from the Ten of Cups. So you may find that you're moving away from a very blissful period, but moving forward feeling, let me reevaluate these feelings I've had, especially with the Hermit and crowning the reading and the Six of Pentacles being as a foundation. You're definitely taking time inside to make sure you have a sense of balance over what you have. If anything, I see the Six of Pentacles subtracting from the Ten of Cups to move you forward from the Four of Cups, kind of taking all that positive energy to assess reality and really see what you could really handle this energy with. What's good is the Star is who you are. This is an indication that people are seeing you in your natural cosmic light. Very good. And the Four of Swords is indicating that you're in a calm place right now. You've been meditating, disciplined. You've been meditating in a disciplined way, and it's allowing you to really think more rationally. The Six of Cups as a guidance is be aware of soulmates that you can connect to, because now is a season for you to connect to your heart, but more so really heal from old childhood lessons. And what the outcome is the Three of Wands. This is basically promising that You're going to be able to see far in the future and make necessary plans. Long-term plans that you've had, you're going to be acting on so that you can actually get a move on those and see great progress. As far as love is concerned, we have the Wheel of Fortune, but we also have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. This lets me know that some of you, your luck may turn around, and not for the better, because you're going to feel a bit jaded and you're going to feel defeated. It is saying that not all of your luck will turn around in a bad way. There's a lot of good energy, but you may end up feeling so guarded that you just don't necessarily feel sexy enough, or you just may feel like you've been betrayed. It doesn't really seem like a positive season in love, but it is at one sense saying that some of you are going to end a certain behavior you express in love forever. And it may seem hurtful, but it's ultimately good because it can never get any worse than that. As far as career is concerned, we have the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. You're definitely going to be swamped, that's for sure. You may find yourself competing against friends in order to get a leg up over who's doing well in the context of your job. So please keep that in mind. It's definitely a very challenging season for you, which Gemini season is supposed to be one fun season of enlightenment, but with the energy we have going on, it's kind of a little bit rough for everyone, rough in a good way, because no one has time for bullshit. And until next season, Aquarius,